Hey, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the More Than Sports podcast. I'm here today to talk on December 20th about the shepherds. I want you to see that when Jesus was born, of course, it's that all creation has been waiting for the Messiah since the Garden of Eden. And this was a big deal, right? The angels came and they announced it. I love the fact that the very first people that received the birth announcement were shepherds. Shepherds are kind of cool people. They're all throughout the Bible. They're honored at times. They're lowly at times. But the thing I want you to see today is they're just pretty ordinary people. They weren't the wealthiest. They weren't the poorest. They were just ordinary people that God came and the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You'll find the baby wrapped in swaddling cloth and lying in a manger." The shepherds got the birth announcement first. So often we think, well, the rich people, the famous people, they get to test the iPhone first, they get the fanciest cars first, they get the movies first, they get the best medical attention first, they get the vaccine first, whatever you want to say. It seems like we always just say the famous and wealthy people get things first. Not so with God. God is interested in you. God is interested in the simple, who he doesn't think are simple. He thinks they're amazing, and he thinks that about you. He thought that about the shepherds. We have the really good fortune, really for 20 years, I've been able to travel to some very remote places of the world and work with some of the greatest people this world has ever seen. You don't know them. Nobody knows them. They're just people, kind of forgotten. But they're amazing. They're the people that God goes after. I can tell you so many stories. Let me show you one. This lady, young girl, a picture of her name is Achai. You can see it up there. She is precious. She's in eighth grade, grade 8. She's a Sudanese, and she's a refugee, but she lives in Kenya. There's complications when you're a refugee, and she can't work. She doesn't have money. She couldn't afford school. It really didn't have much of a future. Doesn't, all those things. But I want you to see that God went after her. God says, "You're not forgotten. I'll take care of you." I have a testimony of her, and I'll show it sometime. She just shares about how God revealed himself to her and how his love is all that sustains her. And he didn't forget Achai. It's precious. We were able to actually, she's pretty athletic. She's like 6'3", loves volleyball. So we were able to help her out with volleyball, shower her with the love of God, help her in school, get her an entire volleyball team with uniforms. I mean, big deal. And so she just said, whoa, somebody cares for me. And so it was with the shepherds, right? They were met by the angels, and they said, God cares about us. If you're hearing this today, I want you to hear the fact that you're important to God. Don't think that God forgets those people that nobody else knows. He cares about them. He cares about you. He cares about our precious friend Achai, and he will walk with you continually. And at this Christmas season, when you think of the shepherds, say, yes, God doesn't forget me either. God bless you. Have an awesome day.